tweet already?
No, because the tweet didn't need to be posted till now.
Fair enough.
Not one bit.
Listen, I'm just checking in.
Not one bit. We don't. Can that load? Hello? Chat? Chat that I technically don't need? There it is. I just needed to tell it that I don't need it. And then we were all good. And we were all good to go. And then we got chat. Then we got chat. And now, there we go. There we go. Back into it. Mike is out of frame already.
My bad.
It was my fault for putting the camera too far, though. Hey, what's going on? How we doing?
Hey.
Mike was a badass and caught a fish yesterday. Well, all I caught were leaves.
It was kind of lit.
I caught also a log, so that was nice. We named the fish he caught Jeremy, and he accidentally made it hit his head on the rock, so he has brain damage now.
Yeah.
Jeremy has brain damage. I don't know if you guys have this tradition in Europe where you kiss the fish before you throw it back. That or these guys were just all in a plan to fuck with me the whole time without telling me.
I like.
You didn't want to kiss it.
Listen, I think it's like I think it is like a thing.
It sounds like a Native American type deal.
It sounds like a redneck thing.
Well, that too, but sometimes those origins are Native American of like it almost sounds like respecting nature.
Maybe.
Well, no,
but
they weren't throwing it back.
They weren't throwing it back.
They weren't throwing it back. That's not what they. Yeah, I'm dumb.
Do any of these matter right now?
So top left, the red one kind of does. So you have a rebel faction at 90% at no guy. I think which one was it? Nope. Oh, it was this one? So the more green, the less whatchamacallit? Can I remember what it's called? Rebel support. So you scroll out a bit, and you see those orange provinces up north. And then the ones where your troops are also down to the bottom left of your country, those lines. So all those lines mean you haven't cored it yet. So, the cores are at 86% for a lot of them. And, you can't core something that you're not touching or something like that. So, there's a few you can't yet. So, those lines are kind of confusing for you probably. Just looking at it, it's a lot of clutter. But just basically, that's your land right there. As long as there's color underneath that, so you see how there's orange and green poking through, it just means the more red it is, the worse.
Okay.
So around this area is the no guy separatists. That's where your troops are. You don't really have to worry about that, but you just know it's at 90%. Any month it's gonna pop, and you're gonna have to have your troops pay attention.
There.
But
we can.
You're already collecting.
Yep. We can just move them over here.
Yeah, you can.
Take
I don't know if that's necessarily.
And push it over there.
I don't know if that's necessarily where they're popping up because you got to figure it out based on their development, and there's a lot to figure out. And I just say let them pop. Your army's in the right spot. You'd have to go through literally every province that it's affected and check its development.
Fair.
But now you get to just watch the Ottomans kick ass, and it's the reason why you allied them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is because they're scary. See, revolt. And you actually put it in the right spot, so good job.
Yeah.
Also, your vassal has right down there. He's getting sieged down a bit, isn't he?
Oh. Nah, he'll be alright.
He'll be aight. It's not like someone can ask for that land unless they're dealing with you. I don't think the Ottomans have the right to give away your vassal's territory in a peace deal if they lose.
Probably not.
They might be able to, but I don't know. I don't know for
Honestly,
sure. I've never had that happen, so.
Honestly, either way, I kind of don't care all that much.
Yeah, they were a different kind of plan.
Yeah.
And I feel like we'll be able to grow them once we deal with Muscovy the first time. Because we should be going, we'll be at war with, we can go to war with Muscovy by going to war with the Grey Horde, if you want. We can go that route and not get Muscovy's allies involved, depending on who they are in the future. But, that's, again, something that you see at the time of declaring war.
I feel like I should put unpause.
Probably.
I feel like, honestly, it might be better to just fucking go straight at Muscovy. And
Well, right-click Muscovy. And then, I don't know who their friends are. They're Livonia, not really that strong. It's the two flags. The crisscross flags.
Oh.
So the Livonian order isn't that. So if you click on the flag there, and then your provinces go. So you can click on the flag again. Just left click on their main flag, next to their name.
Wait, this one?
Yes, and it'll take you to their province. So they're not big. They're small. They're weak. They basically probably have 12,000 troops. And they're not a big worry. So you can do it, directly. But you can just spam You can just hit C to hit OK on most things.
Fair enough.
But also, if you notice one of the flags that popped up, hey Kaylee, one of the flags that popped up there with the blue flag, that means some of the cord you can turn to states, which is always good.
So I just hit this?
Yeah. But then you're going to have to hit that core button next to it.
This one?
Yeah. And then I'm just going to do that real quick, and then you can... Just because it'll keep that... It's just a menu thing that keeps it more easier for
I forget how to go back and finish coring stuff.
you. You don't need to. You're done.
Oh, am I?
I think. Oh, maybe not. You need to go to your flag. And then...
Is it...
It's the one with the crown. And you have 0 overextension. You have none.
Oh.
You're done. You're good.
Fair enough.
I don't know why those lines are still there. Maybe because you don't have states or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Probably you don't have those.
Should
choices.
I move someone up here in case they try to like move out here?
And if you want, it's not a big deal. But you gotta remember that you have a 19 stack, and up there the supply limit isn't always the best.
That's fair.
They're not very likely to go in your land. It's possible. Oh, Musky's dealing with it. See, you don't need to deal with it. But I hope you're both having a good day in chat. We're currently watching the Ottomans kind of waste their time.
Yeah, honestly. None of this matters, right?
No. That means you lost a core on someplace, or they're not rivalable. Who knows? I mean, I should, but I'm not paying enough attention to know. So.
Oh shit, what's going on up here?
That's the Ottoman territory. They're getting sieged.
Huh. Should I,
You can. If you want to be a pal. Who's asking to be your friend? Ah, the Great Horde.
no.
Right-click it. That says no automatically. But yeah, you can be friendly. The Ottomans would be happy with it. You might get more gold than the peace deal out of it, you know. The Ottomans are sending someone up there, but it's a good show of friendship to send someone. Ooh. Hey, go to. Your colony's done. Your first colony is done. So you can core it now. So click on the province. And then the core button is...
This?
Yes. And it's automatically a core. You don't have to waste any time. So hit excellent. And then I'd say go to the province directly north. And then send your colonists there. So you can start really cutting off Muscovy.
Yeah. That's fair. And I should instantly move these
Yes.
guys up here, right?
Yes. Hold on. Can I see your mouse real quick? I want to check something. And it's easier. So I want to check which idea group you chose. Okay, you did choose expansion instead of exploration. So what this does means you can't get a conquistador, which would let you explore these territories. I think this is wasteland up here that you can't colonize. I think this is it, but it might not be. Like here, we know there's ocean because you can see it kind of. But then you go over here, and some of it's still ocean, but up here I don't know as much. Hopefully that'll be enough to cut them off of all of Siberia. Okay. Hopefully. Yeah. And then, you know, then your next priority would either be going this way to try and keep cutting them off, or if you want to just keep your borders nice and pretty, get that.
I think there's gold over here, potentially.
Yeah. So what I explained is if you hover over, or, you know, you can see here, it has a chance, a 3% chance for gold here, 3% here. It's not a very good chance, but 6% here. This one has a 91% chance for fur, 8.9% for nails. That's a pretty bad province. But again, it's important locationally.
Yeah.
It might not be important. It's a decent 5 development in Siberia is not bad.
Yeah.
Usually it's a lot of 3s, which is the minimum. Oh. What? That does not matter. I guess you got to claim on our country and 10 prestige. Let's go prestige. Also, don't forget you put your army's gonna go siege a province, I guess.
Wait, what?
Remember? You were looking at it.
Oh, what is going on here?
You were improving relations with Lithuania, and now you're at max.
I'm just gonna leave it for now. Sure, whatever. I don't know what to do with you, so I'm gonna just bring you back.
That's a too low a supply province.
Oh.
17. Remember when you're hovering over while your army's selected, you can see there?
Yeah.
I'm at
a
T.
T. What are you doing?
He's trying to siege back.
okay.
And losing a Diplo rep, it kind of sucks if you were trying to annex your vassals right now, but you're not.
There
so.
wasn't really anything I could do.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
I mean, it still would have sucked if you were annexing your vassals.
Yeah.
Because that means it would take longer to annex them. Also, you can take attack in Diplo.
Can I?
Yep, the cog.
Well.
I mean, you're 45 years ahead of time, but
Is that like a good?
it's not a terrible decision, but it's not necessarily a good decision.
No, I meant like the cost.
I mean, the base cost is 600.
So I'm paying a little over.
Yeah, you're paying a decent amount over. But again, 45 is only going to get worse as you don't have institutions. There's a lot of pop-ups in this game, Mike.
Yeah.
Especially when you're playing at 4 out of 5 speed. That's just kind of how it be. Also hit the Islamic symbol.
What?
The flag up top with the Islamic symbol. Yeah, I'd say do the one that's 31 months. Top one.
This one?
Yeah, that's converting provinces from Tengri to your religion.
Oh, fair enough.
I always spare no expense on that usually.
I'm gonna gain inflation doing that.
Yeah. But 50 admins, I literally don't think about it. I just take it. So if you go to the money bag, oh, well, you closed. You gotta reopen it. I'd say pause. Oh, you just unpause. You're going towards mysticism, I'm pretty sure.
I thought I was going towards mysticism, yeah, you're right.
And then go to the money bag. No, don't close out of it again. Money bags. So you can see your inflation is high, but it's also going up because you own a gold mine.
Mm.
So it's not like you're keeping it stagnant.
Fair.
Also, yeah,
I'm
you're,
losing money right now, aren't I?
yeah, a little bit.
Yikes.
It's not that big of a deal right now.
Fair. I'm also in war, I guess.
You could raise war taxes. It wouldn't save you from losing money, but
Yeah.
it is an option.
Fair. Is it a worthwhile option?
I mean, you're at war, so there's no penalty to doing it. You just have to remember to turn it off when you're not at war. I don't remember if there's a penalty. They changed it recently.
Seems like kind of a waste of time, honestly.
Yeah, it could be.
None of this matters, right?
Well, you have separatists that are close.
That's fair.
Then if you hover with that 80% down there. Pelham. That's not Pelham.
What? Oh, is that where the most unrest was?
Yeah.
That's this place.
I would say just raise the autonomy, so you see that plus there. So what that will do is make the province make you less money, but it's only making you 0.1 ducats either way.
Well, that's the place I just got. I'm probably not done being cored yet, even.
No, the core goes automatically for
You said it was automatic.
So they're at 0 autonomy, so them being at 25% autonomy is not a big deal. Most of your provinces are above that base. If they're not, like there's a base autonomy for like other provinces and stuff like that. It's really not that big a deal. I mean, there's still other provinces that have unrest in that.
Yeah.
So you should still hover over that 80%.
Yeah, there's these two.
Yeah, but you could split some armies. You could split one of your armies and that's handled.
How do I do that? I
S.
forget. S.
And then that should handle it. See, the Ottomans are at 42% war score. Look at them go. Look at them go. They don't need any of your help. Like, at all.
Fair enough.
Don't know why they call you into these wars, but
I mean, this is the first time they've done it, so.
I'm just saying the AI in general.
Oh.
The ones that's like, I know it's like the Mamluks are technically like your biggest rival at the time. Oh, also it didn't pan out like we thought.
What?
Just the rebels. So you got really unlucky that they did take every month since then.
Yeah.
It's real bad luck. I mean, I guess that's fine. You didn't send the army over to help its boys.
Yeah, it'd be alright.
You can invest in a new idea, which is a merchant.
Oh.
Do you want me to explain how how trading works?
Potentially?
It's complicated. It's the most complicated aspect of this game. So basically, each of these nodes, each province has a trade node that they correspond to specifically, and each trade node has incoming and outgoing. Well, not each node. So we don't have view to any of So Venice is a node that has only incoming. It does not go out anywhere. So it is extremely lucrative to own every province of the Venice node. Same with Genoa. Those two are huge. The English Channel, huge. And if you can see down here, India has a lot, especially once you get late game. And imagine if you were a European pushing it, all this just skyrockets. It skyrockets. You can keep pushing it this way, down this way, and then you can push it all the way down south of Africa. And each time it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, I literally have had countries that are making well over 1,500 ducats a month in just trade. And right now you're making 2.
-2.
No, you're making 2 in trade.
Oh.
If you look down there, it breaks it down. But right now where you're at, trade isn't. So where's your capital? Right here. So you're in Siberia, which is pretty shit. Because you can't reach anything that affects you. What you could do, which I don't think you have the power for right now, is you could move your trade node somewhere down here. Like, say, this province. So you can see it has this. So there's a... I can't even read what that is. Emporium. These things are really good. There's different levels of them. So you got a market town. And there's also things called estuaries, which are local trade power. And it's like, it's huge modifiers. And these are things you want to, like, say, building buildings. You go to B, then you hit 7. And you can, increase trade power of these things if you could. Can't afford them. But those are the provinces you would prioritize. The ones with these. So what you could do is you can change your trading port, your main trading port, to something that has 2 incoming, is a lot closer to everything. Actually, this one has 3 incoming, but it has 2 outgoing. This one's pretty good to be in, to be honest. I mean, ideally, Persia's better, because you can push a lot in there. Obviously, Constantinople's even better. But, like, you can see how complicated this is, right? And there's a thing called, your traders can only reach so far because of, like, certain modifiers and, like, trade reach and stuff like that. So, you can tell how some are clear, like some Markland, but others have, like, this checkbox. You can't reach these. You can't put merchants here. So, I think you'd be able to start reaching these things if your main trade node was here. It's definitely better for you to move it to Samarkand than Siberia.
Okay.
But, I think that's 200 Diplo power, and you just got Diplotech. So, and we're at war. You can't do it when you're at war. So, that's a big thing.
But ideally, I would move it when I can.
Yeah, and I'd say probably here.
Okay.
You're not going to probably lose that province to the Timurids. But, and then, like, there's things called, like, if you're a landlocked node, and you have a merchant there, it gets a bonus for it being a landlocked node. It's like a 20% bonus. It's huge for, like, trade, for moving the money out and stuff like that, not for collecting. So, having a line of these things that are landlocked are actually really good to have if you're down in Europe or something, but not when you're Siberia.
Yeah.
So, you chose a pretty bad place for trade overall, but you chose a pretty hard first country to do.
Well, I think we did it random, didn't we?
Well, yeah, I know, but, like, it just, you could have done something like England
Yeah.
and had a grand old time.
I think we're doing alright.
No, you are. Very much so. But you can unlock that merchant. I'd say if you want now, it doesn't really matter when you do it.
Is it... Okay, so...
You can't use it yet.
My thing would it be more ideal to go with something like Renaissance Thought?
That's not... You have to have 7 admin. You don't have 7 admin to unlock that yet.
Ah!
Unlocked at Renaissance Thought, level 7 admin tech, basically.
I'm 5.
Yes. And besides, you don't want to do another admin right after you did an admin group, because then you're just falling too far behind on admin tech.
So get the merchant then?
That's a get it, yeah. There's no point not to. And then it's just going to sit for a little bit.
Okay.
That's just letting you know that you have it unassigned. Hit W. Hit the W key. But yeah, basically wait till you're at peace. I'll try and remember that for you. I'll try. But yeah, no, a lot of trade is kind of figuring it out yourself.
Fair.
At least it was for me. I also watched a lot of Arumba's content, and he's really smart with the game and numbers and stuff like that. Oh, Akyun pieced out with the Ottomans in a separate piece.
What?
You're not... So Akyun was in your war against you guys, and Ottomans just took land from him separately. But yeah, no, my neck still hurts from yesterday, kind of.
Yeah.
From fishing. I don't know how.
Uh,
Native Rising, you don't have to worry about that. Your boys already won and are already back to full strength. You literally lost like 100 dudes from a fight with a few thousand. I mean, Muscovy's been real. Wait, I think Muscovy's at war with Lithuania.
are they?
You see that? See that province they seem to have over Lithuania? Yeah, see? They're at war. But we're at war, and so are the Ottomans, and they would not join another war.
Right.
So,
But maybe they'll end around the same time, and I can hit hit Muscovy while they're weak.
maybe, but you'd rather hit them while they're at war with Lithuania. So
Sieging
they
our
get...
province, where?
You should have hit go too.
That's fair.
Oh, no. It's probably... So, when the Ottomans don't want a province, they're just going to give it to you when they siege it.
Wait, what?
So, like, you see how you have those occupied? It's because the Ottomans don't want them.
Ah.
So they're not going to occupy them themselves, so they're going to give them to the player. That's how the AI works now.
Well, I don't particularly want them either.
Well, yeah, it's just so that in every other war in the game, it works out for the player. It's just a side effect of that, and it's a win for the game. Just
Fair.
It's a win for the game.
That's fair.
Yep. Some people are dead. Boo-hoo.
Jeez.
It's basically EU4, though. It's like you play a dictator. There's no option where you play a nice guy, a nice ruler, really. I mean, you can do what you want with those, Mike. If you don't want to take the inflation, you don't have to, but I take it every damn time.
I guess so. We can deal with inflation later, I guess.
Yeah, and you can... So once you're making money, which hopefully will be soon, you're kind of getting real broke.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
You hopefully will be able to afford an advisor, and hopefully we can get an inflation advisor that just naturally brings it down every month.
I think I had one for a bit and he died.
Probably. They do that. Pathetic humans.
Okay, whatever. Whatever. Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're at peace. Trade node. Trade node.
Right.
Trade node.
How do I do that?
So go back down. So it's this province. So you see that the boxes in the top left of that top left?
Ooh. Oh, up here?
Yeah, you see the boxes?
Yeah. Oh, this?
So yeah, that's changing your trade node. 200 Diplo points, like I said. So now if we go to E, actually we might have to wait a month for it to update. Oh, your conversion was successful. Well done.
Oh.
You forced people to a different religion.
Fair enough.
But I think we have to wait a month. And it doesn't increase the...
Someone sent me a gift.
No, it's not you.
Oh.
Huh. I could have sworn we would have been able to maybe it's still like... Maybe if we move the capital here instead. Either way, you can now... So I'm going to do this. If you just transfer... So you see what I did just there?
Nope.
So what I did was I clicked transfer trade power.
Okay.
And then it showed you the merchants. And you have 3. 2 of them are already assigned. So when it shows you an assigned one, it'll have next after their name parentheses, and then it'll show like name where they're assigned.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, when you do assign one, it's going to take some time to get there. And then you'll notice here, you see that? It automatically started, it automatically changed, and it will automatically go to the one that is going to you.
Mm.
So this one is going to Samarkand. And now this is making more money. Now you're making a profit each month. Look, your trade was 1.9. You're making an extra ducat in trade each month from this decision.
Fair enough.
So you automatically now are just making a profit each month instead of losing money. So like, I know what I'm talking about with trade. I know what I'm talking about here. It's just complicated to get across. And I'm also out of breath talking about it.
So, now that we're at peace and Muscovy's at war.
Right click them and see what the word is with the Ottomans when you hit the declare war. Yeah, so hover over the Ottomans X. They're in a lot of debt. If they weren't in debt, they'd join you though. So you just gotta wait till they're not in debt. Or we can check the ledgers, see what Muscovy's at now. Oh, you figured it out.
Armies?
Yep. And then I'd say go rivals. Just because you can...
Oh, yeah.
So you have less troops, but more manpower right now. It's not a good idea to attack them right now. This very second. Without the Ottomans, at least.
Mm.
If the Ottomans were there, it'd be an easy win.
Fair.
That's all I'm saying. Because the Ottomans would easily beat you, probably.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. I don't have like the money for any of that. Never mind.
No, you gotta wait. You got time. You got the time to wait.
So, I was improving relations with Lithuania.
Yeah, you're at max.
It's at max, and they're kind of getting clapped. Should I just pull that guy out?
I mean, you should anyway, because... I mean, if they weren't neutral and you guys were closer... If you were the same religion, you'd be friends. That's basically what it is.
That's
So they're the bottom one of your diplomats.
this one.
Right-click it. Right-click it. Right-click it.
Because I'm gonna need a diplomat to go to war and stuff anyway, right?
Yeah. I don't know why I have Grease songs stuck in my head. Go Grease Lightning. I don't even know if Witch King knows about the existence of the Grease movies. They're not about the country of Greece. I'll tell you that much. Oh, royal marriage with your vassals over.
Oh.
You can send it again.
How do I do that?
You go to their country.
Right click them?
Yeah, and then you see that royal marriage there?
Nope.
Down.
Oh.
There it is. Get someone pregnant. Get Chagatai and Air. Oh, they have one.
Nah.
It's 0 years old. That's what I said. It's 0 years old.
He was just born yesterday.
Oh, why is that guy taking attrition? Your troops are taking attrition down there, Mike.
Where? This guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope. You just hovered over 21.
Did I?
Up.
Oh.
Or you could just split the troops.
Meh.
That's also a possibility.
They're all friends now. All 20,000 of them.
You split the other 20,000.
Oh, fuck, yeah. There's actually 19,000, but you know.
I mean, it's basically 20,000, Mike.
Wait, actually, hold on.
You didn't select them, you missed.
God fucking damn it.
You should pause if you want to do things in a timely manner. No, you
I can't group them until they're at the same province, right?
Correct. And your prize is you get to keep playing.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, the Great Horde does not understand.
Like, how do they not get it by now?
Like, you guys betrayed us. So we betrayed you back. That's just fair. That's just economics.
We didn't even betray them, bro. Like,
Well, we did break the alliance.
nah, we let it run out. We just
No, we broke it. You have to manually break it. You can let royal marriages run out. You can't let alliance
Oh
run
yeah,
out.
that's right. Yeah. What the fuck, bro? Why are y'all so pissy for?
I don't think you have to really worry about that too much.
It's at 80%.
Yeah, but if you also look at that when you're hovering over the 80%, it says it is likely to happen in about 5.7 years.
That's like 10 minutes.
That's like an hour. We're not getting that far today. We're already 30 minutes in.
Ah, fair.
And we have maybe gone a year. Like, you pause a lot.
Listen, there's a lot going on. A lot happening. Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
Lithuania lost a little bit. I don't think Lithuania was prepared. Should have taken the alliance with us, Lithuania. You wouldn't have gone to war with Muscovy at all.
Facts.
They would have been too scared.
Facts. We know that.
Because they were too scared to attack the Great Horde.
Help me. Stop being poor.
Honestly, we got our economy together.
Move your trade capital. or
No, their
something.
trade capital's in one of the best places in the world.
Well, then they're just bad with money.
Yeah.
Me too.
You should stop buying those coffees at Dunkin'.
What the fuck?
It's Native Rising at the colony.
Whatever.
It don't matter.
Yeah, I'm like...
You win.
I don't
Mike-
know why my brain wouldn't read for a second.
Mike, it's guys with sticks and rocks versus your guys with professional armies.
Yeah, it'd be like that. My brain just wouldn't read for a second, so I was just observing that there was a pop-up, and I'm
Yeah.
like...
Processing difficulties.
Yeah.
But basically, it's like what Ethiopia tried, or Italy tried in World War II. It's like, where would our tanks be fighting people with bows and arrows? Ethiopia. And then we didn't win. And then pretended to win. Italy just pretended to win because they were so embarrassed. I don't think they ever, fully conquered Ethiopia. Ever.
I don't know.
And it was like a 6-year war.
Jeez.
I could be wrong. I could be mistaken about that. Like, they could have fully, conquered it, but I don't remember
Wait.
learning that it did. Yeah, they pieced out and took a bunch of land.
Huh.
Notice how they enveloped one of the provinces like a dick?
Help me!
Now they have a new friend, Theodoro.
Who the fuck?
Probably one province minor.
Yo.
Ottomans, stop. Just get out of debt, silly.
Bro.
Just
File for bankruptcy.
end the debt. You can do that. You can do that in this game. That is a thing. You take 100 loans, you're filing bankruptcy, bro. But at that point, I'm quitting the save, because I'm just that petty. Oh, you get a free 274 ducats.
Oh, we lit.
Plus inflation.
Oh, we not.
We love inflation. Yeah, we love inflation. Yeah, I'll suck inflation's dick because I'm an American.
What?
You can build things.
Oh, but haven't I been able to do that?
You just didn't have the money for it.
Oh, whatever.
Oh.
What?
You just got rid of a completely harmless pop-up.
Whatever. What's up with this? Nothing.
Just... Mike, you're doing that to my game. That means those things are...
Wait,
Actually, no, you're not. Shift right-click is disable. It's just you're just dismissing them for this session.
Yeah.
I thought you were disabling them from the game,
No.
which I would have to go into like the manual settings and re-enable and find them.
What are you?
Provincial unrest. That's important. Do not get rid of that.
That's the same thing as this.
Well, no, the red one is telling you that's at 80% or more.
Ah.
The other one's just always telling you whenever there's unrest. But again, it'll be fine.
Fair. Kind of not a whole lot happening right now.
Yeah, no, it's EU4 sometimes.
Getting a little,
Antsy.
antsy, yeah.
I mean, if you want, you can declare war on the Oriat for fun. Who are their friends?
I think they had big friends. They were scared.
No, they only have a friend. Oh, Ming is protecting them?
Yeah.
Why is Ming guaranteeing them? That's so bad for you. I mean, Timurids? They got a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not big friends.
Kind of not worth my time, though.
I would say Great Horde, but no can do, Aru.
Yeah.
What about Kark when you the blue one right there?
This one?
Yeah. They don't got many friends. The thing is, your vassal has like the provinces touching.
Honestly, a war kind of seems like a waste of time. Like, I feel like I need to be getting ready for this. Like, I should be on.
I mean, well, if we look, you know, you could get 9 more troops, technically. You can't afford that every month. That's the thing. Oh, well, actually, I'd almost say, I kind of want you to get rid of half of these cavalry here. That'll get you an extra ducat a month. That's like 5.
Why would I get rid of
infantry.
my cavalry?
Because only 2 of them are going to be engaging in combat at a time. Not 4. Because if we're at combat with during a fight, max combat with pretty much at this stage in the game. The way it works is like at this point in the game, only 2 is efficient.
Would cannons be cool?
That's way too expensive, and you already have 5 cannons. Listen, what I'm trying to do is get you as close to. Whoops. What I'm trying to do is get you as close to that 53. So what you would do is you'd go down to 42. You could probably afford another 6. So you'd be. It's not really that worth it. It doesn't matter that much.
Well, I mean, if they're useless, then it's...
It's not like they're useless. They still, like, kind of, like, jut in, and, like, if your other cavalry, like, loses all of its manpower, they do step in and shit like that. So, like, it's not, like, useless. It's just they're more expensive than they're worth. You know what I mean? I don't know the math off the top of my head, obviously, because I'm not good at math.
Yeah.
That's what a Roomba is good at. I don't know how he does it so well. But fuck. I mean, you can just leave your troops for now and just wait till you're making more money.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it.
Like, if you want, you can start, like, developing, like, your capital. And that will make you a good amount more money.
How do I do that?
Click on your capital. And then you see the numbers for development.
These ones?
Yeah, so next to them are things that you can click. Don't do manpower for money. That doesn't get you any money. So the one you would probably do is taxes, because that's what gets you the most money there.
This one?
Yeah, so every time you click it, it gives you plus 11 a month, basically. But again, it's costing points. And that also means, so like, that spends admin points, which is what you're spending on your idea group, which is making you behind in tech. And then you taking this will make you be even more behind. It's just, it's not really worth it right now to do, it's just an option that's there.
I just did it once, so.
Yeah, I know. You don't even know. Don't worry about that. Hover over your money. Yeah, but see how you're making a little bit more? You're making like 0.44. Now you're making 0.58. So, it does help. Definitely does help. Wait, whoa, Ottomans. They're at war with Muscovy.
What a bunch of dicks!
Right-click on Muscovy right now, and hover over the Ottoman flag.
This one?
Yeah, the Ottomans attacked Muscovy.
What a bunch of dicks!
What the fuck? They don't even have a fucking claim. They don't have a single fucking game. What is this war about? Oh, they attacked Theodoro, which is this guy right here, and Muscovy is guaranteeing them. Or no, they're actually allied to Muscovy, right? So the Ottomans declared war on this guy, which got them. So now is your time. Now is your time. Now is the time.
Fair enough. Is this... Wait.
You need to, if you want as much land as possible. I mean, I'm sure you're probably going to be focusing more north than the Ottomans is.
Yeah, I'm going to probably sweep in, like, here. Try to take, like, a chunk in here.
I'd say try and stay away from the Ottomans. Well, I don't know. It's tough to make a call right now because I'm split between... Oh,
wait, they absolved...
Yeah, they annexed them.
Annexed...
That's how that works, eventually. But... You know, there's a part of me that's split between you want to take as many provinces away from the Ottomans' grasp as possible, but you also, like, the Ottomans right now is drawing Muscovy's army. So, you know, there's an advantage to staying away.
I feel like this is going to probably be a couple of wars with Muscovy.
It's going to be way more. Dude, you know for a fact it's going to be a minimum of 6 wars. Because it takes over 500%, so that's over 5 wars.
And I don't see the Ottomans actually taking much.
Oh, they're taking... Yeah, they might not take much, but that's what we thought about the Great Horde when they backstabbed us, so...
I don't see this as a backstab.
No.
It's still fucked up, but like...
Yeah, it's like, bro, we were asking you for this shit.
Yeah.
They didn't mean to, though. Well, yeah, they did. But no, this is your time. It's time.
Fair.
If you want, you can maybe check for, like, see if anyone wants to, like, be your friend that hates them.
What do you mean?
So, hold on. So if we go here, we can see who hates them. Denmark, us, and Poland. Does Poland want to be our friend real quick? No. We don't know where Denmark is. These guys are friends with them. There's no one you can really ask to join this war with you, so yeah. Yeah, it's time.
Kind of annoying that the Ottomans are just...
I mean, it's just, you know, it is annoying in the fact that, like, they can just leave any time, basically, because they have their war goal.
Yeah.
They might leave, like, really early on in this war. But, like, if you wait and don't declare war now, you're going to have to wait for the Ottomans' truce to be over.
I'm beating them in manpower by a lot right now, too.
I mean, yeah, but that's not, like, the biggest problem. You know, they still have some, and then they can buy mercenaries.
Yeah.
They're going to go into extreme debt with mercenaries. You just got to be as efficient. I'd say keep your 2 big stacks close together, as close together as possible. Like, always keep them a province away from each other.
Yeah.
Because if one needs to back up the other...
Wait, what is going on here?
You can't. You haven't declared war on them.
Right.
What, you think you can just enter other people's territory without permission, Mike? What is this, the medieval era? I think in Crusader Kings you can do that. You're at war. We're at war. And also keep in mind that that's more than a province away, Mike. I just said. You're immediately ignoring my advice, which you have the liberty to do. You're an adult, and this is your game. I just find it. I'd find it so funny. If just you looked away for 2 seconds without pausing and then your army's gone. I mean, I wouldn't find it too funny for long because then I'm like, oh, fuck. Luckily, though, if you do get a stack wipe, you have a lot of money so you can repair that pretty quick. Hopefully, like, build a lot more troops again. And you having as much manpower as you did is really good. Like, it is a huge advantage for you having more manpower. It's just, it'd be way better. If you said, oh, he only has 4,000 manpower left, I'd be like, oh, shit, yeah. But, like, 16,000 is still 16,000 troops for cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's still, like, comparable to your armies.
Oh, fuck.
Also, that happened because of zone of control with... Do you remember about that stuff? Also, careful. You know, that you gotta keep track of the armies, kind of... You know, there's 15,000 troops right here. You gotta be careful.
Where?
Do you not see all that, right?
This?
Yeah, that's all together, that's 16,000 troops. And given terrain advantages, they could. Also, you took that fort now, so you didn't have to go all the way around.
Oh, fuck. Whatever. I guess we'll go here.
You might. Well, I will say there's a fort right next to it, so you might get stuck there and have to take the fort directly south of it.
What, this?
No, left.
This?
Left.
Oh.
You see the fort?
Yeah, but so I can't just
So
go here.
what happens with zone of control is you can get locked in that area and stuck by the fort, and then you'll have to take the fort in order to leave. And then that might put you in a compromising position away from your other stack.
Mm.
Again, if you get one of those armies stack wiped, Mike, you're fucked.
Mm.
For a good while.
Mm.
So, and the Timurids, if you lose too much money, they might chime in and take your shit.
Mm.
You got to keep that in mind. You know, war is risky. It's not just a thing.
Fuck it.
I just said it's not an thing, and you just went fuck it. So I guess it is maybe an fuck it thing, just not an thing. Also, yeah, hopefully your boys, you deselected them. Oh, you do that quite a lot. But hopefully your vassals will help unsiege any provinces that get sieged in your territory.
Fair.
They're pretty good at that, usually. But right now, you know, Muscovy was probably feeling real fucking good after that war with Lithuania where they swept. And then they're like, oh fuck, the Ottomans just got us in a war. Ah fuck. And then a month later, Uzbek declares war on them. They're like, oh fuck. Not again. This is why
They're like not even trying with me either. They're just like.
I mean, they're going into your territory to take provinces. That's what's happening if you look down at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, down here.
Yeah, they're occupying your land.
Oh no.
I mean, it does have negative effects. Also, the Ottomans are asking for military access. I'd say yes. Just because. You're friends, why not?
And they might come help. With
Yeah,
this.
they literally might, so. But, I don't remember what province you declared war on for, but hopefully your allies will, or your vassal will siege that. Or you'll already siege it or something like that.
Okay, what would be a good direction to go? Up here?
Can you go? I don't know if you can go up there. I don't know if that's wasteland or not. So, yeah, see wasteland.
Ah.
So this used to be a mod. It might still actually be a mod that I have downloaded, but I think they added it to the game at some point where if you control more than 50% of the area around a wasteland, your color and name take it over. Which is, it's just super nice for like something like, I know you actually, you know, you can't really see Africa, but Africa has a lot of that. Well, you know, the game used to have a lot more wasteland around everywhere. You know. I hope they.
Yeah.
The one thing that I hope keeps happening before EU5 comes out eventually, I hope they make no wasteland actually in the game. Like, there's none, unless it's like severely uninhabitable. Like, I get the Himalayas and like mountain ranges shouldn't be provinces, but there's a lot of area in America.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's accurate to like the time period where they can't really like live in like, you know, the deserty parts of America. But also don't forget you're paused.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm
Just
trying
take a
to
stock.
kind of figure out what's a better direction to move towards.
I think just head west-ish.
Yeah.
Because that's where all the forts are, and the forts are worth a lot more war score. You know, I think you should just keep sweeping around. I don't think you should really stick necessarily to the direction. It's also partially being reactionary to other armies.
Yeah.
It seems that the Ottomans, though, are going to really be handling the south. For now. But they're not helping your land at all. Yours is all just being sieged down, which makes you lose money, which makes, you know, unrest go up. It does cause negative
Should I
modifiers.
go deal with it?
You'd be chasing. It might be more efficient for you to, take a lot first. I don't know. It's a tough call with how little troops you have.
Should I go help these dudes?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, they're doing fine.
Ah, fair enough.
They breached the walls, which means they get a very big positive modifier to their siege bonus.
Fair.
You can see, like, next to the percentage, you see how the walls are kind of broken on that image?
Yeah.
Normally, if that means they breached the walls. It would be a perfectly, like, done castle wall if it wasn't.
Oops.
No, your heir's gonna die in a hunting accident.
Oh.
Did you immediately get a new heir? Hit okay. You immediately got a new heir, and he's good!
Fair
He's
enough.
good, he's above average!
What's up with these assholes?
They're revolting and they're taking over the land. You might want to deal with them, but you might not. But they're gonna be over occupying the stuff you took. But they're Muscovian rebels.
Which way are you going?
They're not moving. Oh yeah, they're moving. They're schmoving. Veltu Vetslaga. What a name.
Oops, I keep pausing. I'm fucking retarded.
No, pausing's fine.
Well, I just, like when I don't mean to. I mean.
No, it's because my keyboard's so sensitive. Because of StarCraft, I have my key touch sensitivity to the max.
Fair.
So like, it happens all the time in Minecraft where I actually hit Q when I'm running. When I was in the end after killing the dragon and like bridging across, I was just thinking the whole time, don't accidentally hit Q, don't accidentally hit Q, because like I'm not trying to lose my netherite enchanted tools.
Wait, what?
You took the lands back from the rebels.
Oh, okay. I'm fucking.
The flag confused you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just the blanket rebel flag.
Fair.
Also, yeah, your vassal took that over. You know, Nitsky Novgorod.
Good for them.
And then gave it to you because they're good people, unlike the Great Horde.
Oh, I'm kind of way far apart.
You are.
Myself.
You are, but you know you're about to bring them close to each other, because the one all the way to the right is done over there.
Yeah.
Remember, you can just hit C if you want to. Oh, your ruler died? Oh, I was going to say hit go to. Yeah, your ruler died. So you lost the stability. You're at -1 stability. You might want to fix that.
How do I fix that?
So you see the scales that popped up there?
Yes.
So click it. And then you see stability. Second one, top left. So just hit boost, yeah. 0's fine. Don't do any more. Oh, and your new air is pretty good, too. So average is 333. Because the max can be 6 and the minimum can be 0.
Yeah.
So anything with more than 9 total is good, and that your air has 12.
Oh, bro, they're fucking.
They're snaking their way in. But I'd say you got to bring your troops to the right. I'd say keep sieging Muscovy. Because why the fuck not? If you can take all their land, and then you can trap them in yours. Although, be careful, you just move next to some troops.
Yeah.
And they're moving somewhere. Yeah, they're moving south, Kazimov.
Probably gonna try to cut me off.
Or they're going down to siege more of your shit.
That's fair.
Oh, the Ottomans got out of the war, so it's just you.
Can I ask them to like join?
No, they have a truce now.
What a bunch of fucking dicks.
You might want to start maybe dealing with their army. Ottomans are asking for a royal marriage. So yes.
Sure.
You definitely want to keep the Ottomans.
So, should I maybe move this down?
I mean, yeah, so I would say even that 19 stack right next to it, you could probably attack with that, and then the other 19 stack has time to get down before the fight's done.
19 stack sieging a castle.
It does not, it's not sieging an actual castle, it's just a province. It does not matter.
Oh, so you think move these guys instead?
I say, no, move them both to Kazimov to attack.
Well, they're moving here.
Yeah, but you can still probably catch them in Kazimov right now if you test it. So right-click, and then you'll be able to see, yeah, you'll catch them.
Okay, and then move these guys here too?
Yes. Unless, you know, so there's a thing where if they arrive on if your troops arrive on the same day to Kazimov, if they arrive onto Penza, or whatever it is, there's a chance, it's like a coin flip, but that will still pop up, the little cross swords, so
okay.
I don't know if...
Should I potentially move them here and see what happens then?
No, well, I mean...
Like this second stack.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, you could, but it doesn't really matter all that much. You'll be able to adjust it later.
That's fair.
And besides, it's not... Oh, and they stop moving, so they... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, stop. You're losing. You're losing big time. So you never do this. I do this every time. You gotta watch the morale. If your morale hits 0, you need to be able to retreat. And you can do that on the 4th of October. So... You're not getting good rolls, so I'm just gonna real quick move him here. I'm gonna have you retreat to somewhere over here. I'm just gonna do that because what you do is you just right-click while selecting after the date that it lets you. It's really easy to retreat. But sometimes if it has too low morale, it will just randomly not pick where you clicked and just go like all the way over here and shit like that. It's really dumb. So luckily you have a lot of manpower. Let's check out Muscovies right now. 5,000. So they only have 26,000 troops. Actually, we can look at war enemies specifically. So this is what you're against. Ryzan has nothing. You might want to send... Oh, you have a fuck ton of rebels, dude. 25 stack there, 20 stack there, 15 stack. This might be the end of your country.
Fuck.
This might be when you lost. This is why I said it was risky to declare the war in Muscovy, but it's also like a great time.
Yeah.
You can take a military tech. Are you behind a military tech? 8 to 8? No. But I'm making this decision for you, Mike.
Yeah, fuck it.
Because it gives you more new troops, which is more pips. It's just you're gonna have better troops now, hopefully. Oh, this is bad.
Do I run and deal with troops?
You'd have to have both armies together.
To deal with the rebels?
Yes.
Ooh.
One of them's a 25 stack.
Where?
Down south,
Oh,
right there.
fuck.
This is what I meant by it's bad that they're just sieging your provinces and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, what you could do is hire mercenaries. So if you go to build and then mercenaries are here. No, here. You can only get those. That sucks. These are the only ones in your region. They're only 9 troops. It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. But like, if you could afford, like, if these guys were in range, you could get a couple of these and be able to just smack, and then disband. But you're in a bad location for all that stuff. If you were in Europe, you'd have a lot more access to it.
Could I end the war with Muscovy?
No. Because you haven't taken the province. Oh, no, they still own their capital. So that's... Where's Moscow? Yeah, you'd have to take this, which would... You'd have to go through a few... It'd take a bit, and your country would probably die before that due to the rebels. I mean, it's possible. So what you could do, depending on their demands, is, accept them. It's not that good of a thing. But, 45 rebels spawn from the Uzbek tribes, which sucks. But every province would gain 30 local autonomy. It's not the end of the world, and you get rid of them immediately. These are different. So these, you can't accept the demands because these will never negotiate. They want a different ruler. So, or a different heir with a stronger claim, even though it's a shitty ruler. You could destroy these guys pretty easily, but it might be advantageous to accept the demands here and just wait, because autonomy goes down over time every month. So 30 isn't like the end of the world. Your country would just be crippled for a little bit.
But if I accept the demands, I basically just kind of take an L.
Yeah, but you also don't have to fight the rebels whatsoever and lose all the manpower, and you can just focus on the war with Muscovy, salvage the situation, and get out of this without your country falling apart completely.
Oh, I'm accepting the demands from the rebels?
Yeah. There's no demands from Muscovy right now.
Ah.
They're not willing to make anything right now. There's the warriors, and you only have 4 war score. They don't have much. It's not. I'm saying accept the demands from the 45,000 rebels that completely eclipse your army.
Yeah.
And then you can, deal with the parliamental, or whatever they're called, 15 stack. And just then try and smash all of Muscovy's army, and then Lithuania. Like, the way you win this is you hopefully destroy Lithuania enough, maybe siege a couple provinces that they're willing to wipe peace. But they're a long way away from that. What did you declare war for?
I think I already took it.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Kazan. Yeah. So you're getting war square every month. It's tough. I definitely I have never really accepted demands too often. It's very rare that I think it's a good decision, but I think this is probably the best decision it's ever been that I've been a part of in the game myself. Because of the lack of mercenaries at your disposal.
Yeah, I mean, so what is, the negative to that?
So the negative is each province is basically making you 30% less income and manpower. Everything is 30% weaker from that province. Every province affected.
It's not the end of the world.
It's not. And 30 isn't that much. Certain provinces, if you don't have them stated, they cap at 25-30. So, that's, base for a lot of other provinces in the game. So it's not terrible. That's why I'm saying this is, the best I've ever seen it be.
Yeah, I guess how do I do that?
So you go back to that screen.
In here?
Yeah, so the one with the crown up top.
Right.
And then handle them with the Uzbek tribes, the top one. And then you can accept demands there. And then, you know, they're gone. They're no longer occupying. Like 45,000 people just gone.
And then
Let this be a lesson to modern governments.
Okay, so now.
Those guys are retreating still. We have not moved from them.
Okay. Should I go deal with this?
I'd say bring both stacks to deal with that.
Where are you going?
Just going over there. You don't have to have them, you know, on top of each other. They're just going to take attrition.
Oh.
I'd say send one south of it and send the other north of it.
Oh, like send one here and send the other.
I was thinking the other way around, but it doesn't really matter at all.
I actually agree because I kind of.
You can't select them until they get to their province. You can't do anything.
Oh fuck.
They're retreating.
Right.
I tried to do a conservative spot that was like around anywhere you might want to go, because of that fact. Because we hadn't necessarily decided what was going to happen.
Fair.
My throat is starting to die, which isn't boding well for the reactions. Okay, they got to their province. You can move them now. Oh, they're moving.
Who?
The rebels.
Oh fuck.
But now, okay, so now your 20 stack can handle it. I'm confident just your 20 stack handles it. But wait, before you go in. So, okay, I mean, it was a month now. Your morale's not at 100%. So when I changed this, their morale dropped to 0 and had to recover. So they're sieging this. You don't have to go in now. I'd say, yeah, I can still go there to unsiege it. And then, you know, I'd say wait till February and then go attack. There's no way he'll get it in 2 months. Literally impossible. Literally impossible. And I'm using that word correctly. I just want all the morale to be at 100% so you lose as few troops as possible. Yep, you're good. Go on in. Although it's not your stack with the cannons.
Oh.
Doesn't matter, but because now that they are on your fort, you're gonna be the defender in this fight, even though you're the one attacking.
Fair. Fuck.
You never watch the fights. You just let them happen. You have no clue if it's going poorly for yourself. Chase them.
Oh, what?
You gotta stack wipe it.
Where are they going?
Upper Isham. Kill them all.
What?
You just get a stability.
Oh, cool.
Tribal succession kind of lit like that sometimes. So now you can... we're at the hour mark pretty much, so if you want, we can save this for next time. We're not going to finish this war in the next 30 minutes. We're not.
Yeah.
That's just not. I think it might take more than another hour, honestly. I'm
just afraid of leaving it like this.
Well, I know, but like, you know, it's still, like, the thing is like, I need a break.
That's fair.
Because my throat is genuinely in a lot of pain right now. I've done a lot of explaining today compared to normal. Just because, you know,
yeah,
the economy is a lot.
Yeah, things have been going pretty smooth up until now.
Yeah. Today has been a bit of a different pace compared to the past 7 streams for us. Every war before was very calculated. This one was very risky. I knew that from the start.
Yeah.
Just because of the nature of the Ottomans not being in the war with you.
Yeah.
Which really sucks. And definitely, like, that's just bad luck.
Yeah.
You know, like, and technically, in hindsight, the right decision was probably wait till the Ottomans' truce was up.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's at least 5 to 10 years. So, what could happen in that time is Muscovy declares, you know, it just gets too strong.
Yeah.
Or, like, something happens and the Ottomans hate us. And we're not friends with them anymore. Like, that'd be worst case scenario. Right? And, like, I don't know.
I'm actually, honestly, the more I look at this, the less worried I am.
Yeah, because, like, it's a bunch of little stacks, to be honest. Hopefully they don't all gang together. They're all close enough to get together there in a fight.
This isn't too bad,
Yeah,
though,
you just gotta get rid of all that.
realistically.
They're gonna be getting rid of all of it, though. You're gonna be set back to square one. If you focus only on retaking it, you can let your vassals handle
Well,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the vassal,
So what
who the
you
fuck is this?
that's your vassal. That's the guy below the Great Horde,
Oh, right.
who's completely sieged down.
Where's Chagatai?
In his land recovering. He probably got defeated and his stack got sent all the way back home.
Fair.
Because it's only 5,000.
But I think realistically, the vassals can probably handle this for the most part, and I
Yeah.
can probably sweep a good amount. I think.
Hopefully. The problem is that 15 stack lurking. along with the 6 stack next to it. It might not, the 21 there that it, or the 22,000 that's there, or whatever, it's a lot. Even though it's not a lot. But if, you know, and also you gotta think, there's also a 13 stack right there. So that's also 4, 6, 7, 10. That's 23,000. This is more troops than this. So you can't just sweep by yourself. You
No, I'm not saying like it'll be like an easy sweep.
Yeah, what I think you should still do is probably focus on sieging still while they're occupied, sieging stuff back. You know, because then the big thing is getting like capitals. So if you can like eventually get Lithuania to be like just tired of this. Like, they were at 52 before, they're already down 7, and you haven't sieged any of their land. If you can, like, sit on their capital, and also them just kind of be not, it's been a while, they will want to wipe peace. 100%. And that's how you start getting, like, if you can get Muscovy isolated, and what happens with the vassals is to get them out, you can't get them out separately, right? You just have to stack wipe them, and then occupy all their land before they can build anything else, and then, you know, they can't build any more troops, and they're basically out of the war. So then you can isolate Muscovy. It's a lot. And that's why I'm saying it's not going to happen in the next hour.
Yeah.
It's a lot of just, like, planning and stuff. And I'm too tired for that.
Yeah.
But I think that's the plan for next time. I think we should end here so we can keep the plan at the end of the episode, right?
Yeah.
Or at the end of the stream. Because it was very useful to have it at the end of the last one. I found it real quick this time.
Yeah.
But that's also because the plan that time was there wasn't one. This time it's win a war.
Yeah.
Basically, it's something I know how to do, and if I was just playing on my own time, it'd be handled.
Yeah.
I could handle that probably. But we're in a bit of tricky situation with you being a new player in it. It's a lot harder for a new player to deal with that than it may seem to someone who's put over 1,000 hours into this fucking game.
Yeah.
But I do hope everyone enjoyed today. I had a great time. I hope Mike had a good time. And yeah, I do hope to see everyone tomorrow for maybe Minecraft, maybe Ezio Collection. I'm not sure. One of the two. One of the two. Maybe something else. Maybe Wizard of Legend. I don't know. Okay? I never know anymore. There's no schedule. It's just whatever I feel like. And anything I haven't done super recently. Okay? Don't judge me. Bye-bye.